Today I'm talking to Gisela Guthan about work, dreams, creativity, and making work feel more fun. We also get into how movement, being spontaneous, and changing your environment can open up new ideas and help you be more creative. We actually wanted to talk on a tree, but one of the branches were broken or we don't know what happened to it, so we couldn't climb. So we just decided to take it on the grass. Let's see how it goes. Hello. Hello. I have Gisela Guthan here with me, and I'm super excited to learn more about you. Who is Gisela and what do you do?
Who am I? So I'm a video producer and a marketer. I guess I'm a full-stack marketer because I do videos, photos, strategy. So that's who I am.
Nice. I know you have a good point of view for videos and arty stuff.
Oh, thanks.
I really admire that. How do you do it? How do you see art?
Oh boy.
Oh God. What a question.
What is art? Art is breathing. It's everywhere. I think art mostly is trying to create emotions or to make people feel something. So that could be anything. It could be anger, it could be sadness, it could be happiness. It could make them want to buy things from you and to be part of your community or like anything really.
So what's your dreamy job?
My dream job is to be a farmer. I would like to have chickens and lambs and call it a day. No, I'm kidding. I think I would love to just create a lot of like short movies and maybe act in them as well and go full artsy and yeah, make stories come to life, make worlds come to life, that sort of thing.
What do you mean make world come to life?
Well, I think any movie that you watch or any stories that you read, it could be even like Lord of the Rings, for example, that I know you love.
Yeah.
Well, that's a world in itself and it came from the mind of Tolkien.
Right.
But he made that world come to life and now it's, I don't remember the director of Lord of the Rings, I know it's really bad, but like that very famous director, everyone knows that. I cannot think of the name right now. Yeah. He made his world even come more to life because people now they can actually see that world, and so that's what I mean.
So your stories or
my
history?
Stories. Well, my stories that's my dream job, and then the history stuff is just because I love talking about it, and I'm like, oh my god, can you guys believe what I just read? It's more that vibe. So it's not like, the world already existed, and I'm really happy it's in the past and I don't have to deal with it. But it's just the stories that are from it are really fun and shocking. And
Tolkien took his stories from history and like what really happened in the world, and partly from like holy books.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all inspiration.
It is, yeah, 100%. People, they rely on it for survival as well. It's, it's important.
Yeah. Do you believe we all have one shot to build the best thing, leave the best thing in the world? Like Tolkien did, he had one shot and that was it.
That he only had one shot to make a good story?
Yeah.
No. No, I think he...
What do you mean he could create another world after Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, 100%. He just needs to find his people. I don't know how Lord of the Rings came out to be so famous, to be honest. I never really researched it. But I think there's a story for everyone, and it's just, can you tap the right people at the right time?
Yeah.
Marketing? Yeah, I think that's what happened. What do you think?
I think we have one shot.
All right, interesting.
Not one try, but one shot. Like once you build something amazing that nobody else can build in this world, that's your one shot. It won't happen again, not even by you. If you went back to in time and
I think you're right.
It.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like opportunities that you get in life, and you think you might have another shot, but then that time comes and you realize that was your only shot. Yeah, you're right on that. Yeah. I'll take back what I said. Yeah. And what she said.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how do you want to make it artsy?
How I want to make it artsy?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much art I want to pour into my medieval videos. That's more about just talking, I think. I just want to share the stories with people and to see if, do you guys find that story crazy too, like as I find it crazy? Because I find it's really interesting, but maybe the way that we talk about medieval or just history isn't maybe not that interesting most parts, especially at school. Big yawn depending on the teacher, but then I had one great teacher who made it, really interesting because he was so like into it and so expressive and could find like really cool comparisons to modern life, and that's what really clicked. But then you have some who just like they speak with the voice that would put their faces to sleep. It's
I know.
So it's more about talking, and
I guess it's more about storytelling, like how you can tell a story that resonates and how the narrative goes and the ups and downs, the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Are you good at that?
No.
Are you open to learning that?
100%. I'm trying to learn every day about it. I think visually I can tell a story, but with words I really struggle. And so in a way, creating this like TikTok talking about medieval history is a good way for me to practice that. But if I were to do like short movies in my dream job, I would 100% hire a writer because it's just not who I am.
What's a weekday for you? Like, how does it look?
I don't really like having routines, especially set times and always taking the same walking route. So I would find a new route to walk to every day if I can. I would go working out every day if I can.
Oh, you told me before. Yeah. Like 4 years ago. You told me that you like to take different routes to work.
Well, still hasn't changed. Workouts is the same. I need to have a new workout almost every time.
Really?
I can't do the same repetitive thing. It makes me go absolutely insane. And same with work. I need to either change where I work on which side of the table, which room in a new cafe. But anyways, it's just like I know that I have to work out every day. I know I have to walk 10,000 steps a day. I know that I have to do certain goals for my jobs. And
so you set the goals, but take different routes every day.
Exactly, yeah. I like to finish my goals, but I have done something new almost every day if I can. Because when I don't do anything new that day, I do feel like I'm going crazy.
Wow. How do you do it? Because it's so many decisions. Like everything you want to do, you have to decide what to do.
I don't really stress about it. I don't know, the thought comes up, like I have to do this, write it down, and I'll do it.
That's amazing. I think what we do in our lives, like people like me, we put too much stress on the decisions and the consequences of decisions that we try to avoid them. And we try to omit those decisions just by making these routines. And okay, I go to work and every day I go from this path. And I want to do this. Every time I should do it this way to make it work. Otherwise, I could fail. And we stress about like failure. Why should we stress about failure? Teach us. What do you do?
Well, I used to have that a lot, and I used to procrastinate from the fear of taking a decision. So it was a lot of indecisiveness because of my perfectionism. And once I understood that it doesn't matter like whether I send out a project that I find almost perfect, because it's never perfect, but almost, and I worked really hard and I took a lot of time to make it because I wasted, I think, a lot of time by trying to redo until I found like the most perfect version that I could, and then I present a version that I did rather quickly, but that I found, I think it's good enough. There's no different reaction. They're both like, oh, it's amazing. I'm like, okay. Well, I could have just not spent a month ruminating on that one thing that I tried to do perfectly, because turns out the other one was good as well. And I think it's because I do have the skills. I know what I do, but I'm overthinking it. And then it becomes this thing. I'm like, oh my God, like I'm basically, my career is going to die if I don't do it super well. But turns out I do well because I know my job, I know my skills. And I just need to remember that. And I kind of like let it go in a way. And I've been very much stress-free ever since, or less stressed out. And I enjoy it more. And I think by more, like enjoying more what you do, that's where more creativity comes up, more solutions to your problems come up, because you got so much more room in your head for it. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, how do you incorporate it in your day-to-day job?
Just remembering that I know what I do, and I know that I was hired because they saw something in me that, that gave them trust, or that they believe that I have the skills to do whatever they hired me for. And if they have this trust in me, why shouldn't I have this trust in myself? And so I'm just kind of like, if I have this fear, I would be almost in a Jesus takes the wheel kind of way. But it's not really, because I'm Jesus in that sentence. I am taking the damn wheel.
Right.
And I just go for it. Like, you can have all these anxieties and everything, but I think you just have to push through and just stop, like giving so much power to your thoughts. The more you do it, the more you have control.
Yeah, this is a word of wisdom. So how do you avoid perfectionism at work or at life? Because it's a really serious thing. It all comes from fear of failure, I believe, but it's really hard to avoid with this like real fast changes with AI and everything. And you always have this FOMO that you're missing out on something, and you have to keep up with everything, and you have to be perfect.
Yeah, no, I understand. How to avoid it? Well, is there any instances where you remember that you spent like a lot of time trying to make a project perfect versus one where you were maybe too tired to make it perfect, and you maybe were too much in a rush and you still delivered?
Yeah.
And both of them had quite the same result?
No.
No?
I always put too much.
Well, no.
I don't remember.
So I've had like both instances. And because maybe I'm crashing
I
out.
should try this. So maybe we should just do something, not put too much effort, and see how it goes.
I think so, because that's where you start to having fun as well, right? What if you do that as an exercise just for yourself? You could be delivering like a video, for example, but you know that you're not going to post it.
Yeah.
But just do it, like, to have fun and make it quite fast without overthinking it. You have an idea, you put that idea.
Yeah.
And see the result of it. You can show it to someone that you trust, like your boyfriend, your husband, or friend, whatever.
Yeah.
And see how do they react. Don't give a hint. You can be just like, okay, this is what I delivered by overthinking. This is my easy result.
Yeah.
Do they see a difference?
Yeah.
I think most of the time the answer is no. They don't really see a difference, and then maybe it's just all in your head. But I think you have to try to let go every day a little bit, maybe.
So how do you keep on being creative?
Well, actually, I had a creative burnout last year.
Creative burnout, what is that?
I think I had all these ideas, right? And I wanted to do all of them. And then I just got really tired from decision making. So I think that was a part of perfectionism, but also just being generally tired. And because it's winter in Estonia, it's very, very harsh. And I just couldn't have any more new ideas anymore. Everything was just like like everything has been done. I was just like in a mood, right? And I just didn't want to create anything. And then I saw this friend who is very creative, and I asked him, like, how do you come out of it? Because I think he went through something similar, and basically he said, like, stop trying to make every creative idea that you have for money, because I was in that period where I was like, oh my god, I have to make more money somehow, because especially when you're on social media, you see everyone being super rich, like they have like Lamborghinis at 24, and you're like, how do they do it? But so you're in that constant mood that you need to make millions. And so every idea that I have, it's like, oh my god, okay, this not that it's going to happen, the medieval videos are going to make millions. Or this AI, this stuff is going to make millions. And it's just always like money, 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 money. And then he told me, like, just stop to try to create things for money and try to create things for yourself. Just to have fun, just to experiment. And that's the first reason why I even started photography or videography. It's because, I don't know, I had ideas and I wanted to experiment with them, and it was fun. And then I started doing that at home, and, maybe writing plays, writing short movies, whatever I was writing. And I was like, oh my god, I'm having so much fun. And then boom, it all came back, and I kind of let go of the perfectionism, and that together got me cruising on the creative wave.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All I hear from your words is fun.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's missing from the busy world.
100%.
When you're busy doing everything and like keeping your mind busy, yourself busy, you miss the fun.
Yes. So this, like, the word fun has been fundamental to like the last 3 years of my life. Always try to find ways to have fun almost every day if you can, because we're living this life only once. It's super cheesy, but like, I don't know, it's kind of meant maybe to experiment.
How do you take your ideas? What's your source of inspiration?
So like movement, a lot of walking. That's where I get my best ideas. When I'm at the gym, I get my best ideas as well. Basically, when I'm not thinking about an idea, that's where I get the best ideas. Or listening to music.
You once told me you like to walk and listen to Lord of the Rings and stuff.
Still do it.
That. And I've tried that. It's amazing. So, yeah, you just feel yourself in that situation. It's a hobby for me right now.
Wow, this is so cool. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a, I don't know, like inspiring music, basically, movies, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you watch like a movie where the character like does just amazing, genius things.
Yeah.
You leave the theater thinking, oh my god, that could be me. You know?
Yeah.
How do you do it? How do you find your creative ideas? Is it from walking and...
Again, yeah.
Really?
Same for me.
Nice.
So when I'm doing exercises, like moving and doing anything, even washing dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these kind of activities really are inspiring, and those are the times that I'm not even thinking about work.
Yeah.
So some ideas come up, and I have to write them down, but I don't.
Yeah, because then you forget about them if you don't write them down like right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally true.
Yeah.
But you know, there's actually science behind it
Yeah.
of why movement allows you to have all these creative ideas.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can promo it, but my partner, James Gilbertson, he wrote a book about it.
Oh.
And he talks about it on his social media as well.
Wow, I didn't
And the science
know.
behind it. And
Actually, I followed him on TikTok. On TikTok, you mean,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
he's on TikTok, he's on Instagram.
Yeah. What's the book name?
It's called Get to Move On. And it talks everything about how to...
Have you read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's a fun story, is that last year I gained a lot of weight because I quit smoking in October. And I wasn't really walking or moving much. Yeah, because also it was winter in Estonia. And
Winter is harsh in Estonia.
very harsh, traumatizing. And then I read his book, and I started walking 10,000 steps a day.
Wow.
And he's my partner. I could sound biased, but I'm not, because it's been months, and I don't think if you're biased, it's something you would do every single day for months. It might happen for a week, just to like, yeah, my boyfriend did that, but no, months.
Yeah.
And I cannot stop, and I want to move more constantly, and I think that has been a huge part of why my creativity came back as well.
That's amazing. So, what did you do when you walked? 10,000 is a lot. And how did you decide where to go?
Well, that's the fun stuff. So I love new routes, right?
Yeah.
New everything, having fun, experimenting. So I just pop on music and I just walk and I figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't think about it. I go places and I check my step count. Did I make it? No, I need a bit more. Walk a bit more.
So on 5,000, you decide to come back? Or you just don't measure?
No, I do measure. But I don't really watch it as I'm walking. It's more like I do my big walk and I'm like, maybe at the end I'm checking. And if I'm missing some,
Oh, okay.
I'd go later, or I don't know, I follow the vibe, the flow of what I feel like.
In everything that must be done, there's an element of fun. You
Yes,
find the fun and snap.
100%.
The job's a game.
Exactly, and it really helps for jobs, I think.
Yeah, that
Working
was
and everything.
quoting Mary Poppins.
Oh, really? I do like her.
Yeah. How do you like living in Estonia versus Scotland?
Well, Scotland, I haven't lived there yet. Just spent a few months. I love Scotland for its history, for different landscapes.
The medieval.
Yes.
So-
Oh god, yeah. No, it's so good. And for hikes, I mean, they've got the types of mountains that I love, which are not really mountains. They're, what would you call them, like mounts. They're really like soft
Hills.
Hills, yeah, bigger than hills, but like they're soft and they're nice. Not like Alps, but it's very pointy and it's very specific. But I grew up in Switzerland, so I saw a lot of these pointy mountains. I think Scotland has a lot of character, and I love that. And I love Estonia, but the winters are too harsh. Love the summers here.
Oh, you went to Spain too for a while.
Yeah. I like Spain. for the weather,
Yeah.
but we wouldn't live there because at least Marbella, it's basically from Malaga to Marbella, it's one big city. Like it never stops. It's just urban. So there's not much nature going on. Maybe in the mountains, but I didn't really like the mountains. It felt very ugly.
Mountains are important.
No,
No.
I'm not a big fan of mountains.
Okay.
I like the hills in Scotland. But
Okay.
they're not hills. I don't know what to call them. Not hills.
But how do you work when your environment changes? Because you're moving from one place to another and your environment is changing. How do you work when it changes?
I think I'm just kind of like used to it, to be honest, because I always used to move when I was a child. Like from the age of 5, every year almost, I'd move to a new place. So really used to new environments. I think as long as you have your laptop and the table, it kind of works.
Yeah.
Silence. I need silence, actually. I cannot work in busy cafes or where there's noise.
Don't you feel there is a waste of time that you...
Are you wasting your time?
No. I mean, I want to see if I can apply it to my life. And when I see, okay, I should find, because I'm the same, I prefer a quiet place. And I can work in noisy places, but I prefer quiet places. So if I want to go to a new place every day and work from a different place, I have to make a decision. And I have to see, okay, you see, I have to find a quiet cafe every day.
Well, no, you can start with simple, because I don't go to a new cafe every day.
Yeah.
I like, for example, one day, instead of sitting on that same spot that I sit at the table, new spot at the table.
Okay.
That changes energy. Go work on the couch. You make your new spaces at home first if you cannot take a big decision like which cafe am I going to, because it is a big decision. Like, you get there and you spend time to go there and then you're like, oh, this is not working. No.
Yeah, you see, that's waste of time.
But you start with like at home maybe, or find a library. And then I've got so different spots at the library and they all change, because when you move furniture at home, that's a whole new vibe.
Yeah.
And it's that feeling of novelty that basically plays a huge role in my everyday life. I need new. I can feel I'm like getting moldy if I do the same thing for too long.
Yeah.
But
so what's your, are you a visual person, or like you have to see it for yourself? Do you have to touch things? For myself, I need to touch everything and see things to understand them fully.
Oh.
Or are you a strategic person? You can be both. Are you a planning person? Or do you plan and then jump into action? What kind of personality do you have?
Yeah, that's definitely visual and tactical, like you. I very good with my hands. Usually, if it's to learn a new skill that requires hands, I watch it and I do it once, and usually that just kind of takes on. Yeah, understand it. With words, I'm terrible.
No.
So if you explain the rules to a game to me, I'm like, I'm not listening. I'm like, yes, awesome, no idea. If you were to tell me a phone number over the phone, I cannot write it down at the same time.
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
Well,
but it's like my brain's not computing words. But if I see it, I can touch it. Yeah.
how about planning? Do you plan ahead or jump into action?
Planner. Yeah. Planner with a lot of let's go. But it's like I plan things, but I always make room for changes, because I think just constantly changes in life. You cannot. People who plan to the detail for the next 5 years of their lives, they're idiots.
Yeah, that's
like, I'm sorry. It's gotta be like a healthy middle ground.
Right.
Because the people who plan in details, I think they must be someone like a regular guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they go to the same place of work every single day.
Yeah.
They change nothing in their lives. Their partner is the exact same.
Yeah.
And maybe then, and maybe they're happy. And congrats. But I think for most humans who live a normal life, it's impossible to plan that much ahead. Always make room for anything.
It's the perfectionism, because you need to make sure that you don't fail, and you keep planning and planning and planning, and I don't think you will ever get into action.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And sometimes you procrastinate getting into action and use planning as an
excuse.
excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you use planning as an excuse for not doing anything.
Yeah, so like basically never stepping out of your comfort zone, not taking much risks. Is that really your life? Is that fun? I don't know. Debatable.
True. And I think with this new world that everything is easy to achieve. Everything is much easier compared to before. Like you can't do anything right now.
Is that true or is that an illusion that we kind of gave ourselves?
I don't know. But everything is easier compared to before, isn't it? Like you can use AI to automate a lot of things and think of other things. One
True.
person can build up a whole company and like operate it.
Yeah.
So it's much easier. You don't need a big team right now to just start something.
No, I agree. It's just I think there's also that that a lot of people, most people think that they can create whatever, let's say, company using AI, but do they actually have the skills themselves to understand what they're doing and to tell AI what to do? Because that's another skill in itself. It's like, you know, companies who might be firing a whole marketing team, let's say, because I'm in marketing. Does that actually benefit them? Like, do they know what they're going to ask AI?
Yeah.
Do they know how to train AI to ask their AIs?
Yeah.
You need someone to know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You need people to operate things.
Yeah.
That's very true. But my point was, right now everything is getting easier, and because things are getting easier, and you see a lot of movies and inspirational things, YouTube videos, TikToks, you see all people doing all these kind of things, and you want to do them yourself. And I think everyone is going under this pressure and impression that they can do all of these together. And they should do all of these together. So basically, people want things, but they don't really want it. Like, because they see the potential of doing it, they think they can do it and they want it. But actually, it's not something they really want to do.
Right. Well, that's again like the whole question of money, right? It's like, how do you define a happy life for yourself? Is it purely money?
Yeah.
And then if you answer yes, ask yourself, is that actually true? Because imagine yourself having all that money. What do you do next?
Yeah.
Let's say you have all the money in the world. What do you actually do to keep yourself entertained, happy? We all have to work on something. It could be traveling. That could be one of your work.
Yeah.
But like, what do you try to seek when you're traveling? There's always a reason why we do things. And I think if we remove the need for money, we can find that at the core, and then you can maybe use that for creating the things you actually want to create using
but
AI.
how do you do that? Like, you need money anyway.
To use AI?
Remove the parameter of money, but see what you
can
want.
do parts of it. For example, like if I had all the money in the world, I would like to be an actress and a movie director, right? So I can actually do some of it without money because I do have a camera, I even have a phone that could be used as a professional camera. And by the way, I won a short movie award using my phone as a camera. So you can do that, and I can act in my own movies. Therefore, I'm an actress. Or like, you know, it's like you make you create those opportunities for yourself if the world is not giving them to you. I think that will keep me happy. It's just creating, really. That's the reason why I want to do things. And so I think if you find your why, you can have parts of it. To maybe a smaller scale until maybe they become a large scale. Well, if you become successful by having fun, because apparently I find that's a repeating pattern in life. Not for everyone, but for a lot of people.
Repeating pattern.
Yeah, it's like someone has this idea that they try to, let's say, solve a problem that they had, and they're doing it for passion, for love of the game, or because it's fun, or because it just needs to solve that thing, and it becomes successful. But their idea wasn't like, oh, I must do this for money, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a repeating pattern, maybe not for everyone.
What change do you want to make in the world?
I don't actually. I don't care for it. Yeah.
But there's a reason you want to do it. You want to do it for your fun, right?
It's purely selfish, and I think that's a totally valid reason to do things. I just want to have fun in this life and be happy, and I don't care about changing the world. I don't think that's my purpose in this life, and maybe for others it is. Great.
Yeah.
I'm on my own journey here.
Cool. But Do you see hope for humanity?
Hope for humanity. The philosophy question is so many. Not really. We're selfish beings, right?
Of course.
It's no.
Yeah, me neither, actually. I think humans will not survive.
Yeah.
And they will continue killing each other until they all extinct.
I think
And
so too.
killing the planet as well.
Yeah, I think that's pretty valid.
Yeah.
And it's just the way our brains are developed.
Yeah.
We want power.
Yeah.
Even when we say we don't, we want some small parts of power, and that's the problem to all our
Do you think
existence.
AI will take over, like Black Mirror stuff?
If we let it, which I think we will, because of power.
Yeah.
And then we'll be like, oh no.
Oh no! Wow.
Yeah. But
What happened?
Exactly. But I won't be here to experience it, so good luck, everyone.
Yeah. So, do you think which happens first? Humans extinct first, or AI takes them?
I think we take ourselves together. It's like a joint murder.
Ooh. I like that.
Do they want power? I don't.
AI? I was wondering a few days ago, does ChatGPT, like do LLMs in general, regret what they said before? For example, I ask something and it replies me. And after a few days, I give it some more context into a similar topic. And does it regret the chat before? Because now it has memory. It doesn't regret. But will it regret the previous reply? Because now it has more context and it says, okay, I could give better replies 2 days ago. I think if it can regret, then that could be a door to other feelings too.
But if it regrets, does that mean that someone input that into how it should be thinking? Like, it cannot build itself, can it?
Yeah, no.
So until then, it's someone who's behind it.
Yeah.
It's actually quite funny. Like an evil scientist. Like,
Yeah.
I can imagine it happening, actually.
Yeah.
If I were a supervillain,
You can't ever.
I mean, the things I would do with
You're
AI.
the cutest supervillain. So, in the movie characters you've seen, who is the one person you've resonated with most?
I don't know. I don't know if you watched it.
Okay.
Downton Abbey.
Oh yeah.
There's Maggie Smith.
Okay.
That girl.
Oh wow. What's similar?
She says the things that has passed through my head a few times. Like, I can imagine being in her shoes, and she's really funny. But she's quite like I can imagine myself being her as an old person.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I don't know, and I'm really happy with not knowing, actually. I'm open to adventures, and I just hope I'll be somewhere where I have loads of fun, and I'm very happy.
So you're a very spontaneous person.
Extremely.
Yeah, you don't want to see the future and know anything about the
Well, actually, when I do want to see the very end, always. When I pick a new book, my first thing is to read the last page, or same with watching a new show or movie.
What about your story?
My story, I'd love to know my death, or my last page.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to know that.
Yeah, so it was fun.
It was fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for coming, and it was so fun seeing you. It's always been fun. Yes. And until the next work style. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.